Hi all, I'm Meenakshi, Assistant Professor of Computer Application from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, we saw the concept of Unit 3, Server-Side Programming. In last session, we will cover the client-side programming. The first topic is document object model. Document object model is a fundamental concept in web development, acting as a programming interface for web document. It allows script to dynamically access and manipulate the content, structures, and style of the pages. The characteristic of the DOM. Tree structures. A DOM represents an HTML or XML document as a hierarchy tree structures where each part of the document is a node. Object representation. Elements, attributes, and text are all represented as specific object that can be manipulated using programming languages like JavaScript. Dynamic interactions. It enables real-time modification and updates of web page content and structure, creating interactive user interfaces. Platform neutral. The DOM provides a standardized way to access and manipulate document content across different operating systems and browsers. Event handling. Developers can register event handlers to respond to user actions like clicks or key presses, updating the document accordingly. Visualizing the HTML DOM. Imagine your web page is a living tree where each part plays a specific role in its structures. Document. The root of the entire tree. HTML tag. Element like HTML, header, body, or the main branches, elements and attributes. These form the smaller branches and leaves. Text. The content within the leaves. Why the Thomas essentials: dynamic content, user interaction, flexibility, and cross-platform. Dynamic content. Content updates without page reload, crucial for forms validation and Ajax responses. User interactions. Web page interactions enabling responses to button clicks and form submissions. Flexibilities. Developers can add, modify, or remove elements and styles in real time. Cross-platform. Provide a standard way for script to interact with web document, ensuring browser capabilities. Browser comfortability. How the DOM work. The DOM acts as a bridge between your public web pages and JavaScript, allowing for powerful manipulations. Access element. Locate specific HTML tag like H1 to H6 tags. Modify the content. Change the text within a paragraph tag. React to event. Respond to user actions such as a button click. Create or remove. Dynamically add or delete element from the page. Properties of the DOM. Node based. Everything in the DOM is a node. Hierarchical. Form a parent-child tree structures. Leave. Changes made with JavaScript are immediately reflected. Platform independent. Work across various platforms and browsers. Commonly used DOM object. Element by ID. Select an element by its ID. Get element by class name. Select all element with a given class. Query selector. Select the first matching element. Create element. Create a new HTML element. Append child. Add a child node to an element. The DOM for the binary description. It does not define binary source code used to describe object in XML or HTML. It describes XML and HTML document as object. A set of data structure. It's an interface specifying object representations. Criticality aware. It lacks information about object, context, or appropriateness. Levels of DOM evaluations. Zeroth level, provide a low-level set of interfaces. Level 1, introduce core and HTML. Level 2, expand with code 2, use event, style, traversal, and range specification. Level 3, further extended with code 3. 4.3, load, save, validation, event, and export. Types in the DOM tree. A DOM organizes a web document as a tree of nodes, making it easy to navigate and manipulate. Document node, the root node representing the entire document. Element node, represent HTML or XML element, can contain other nodes. Text node, contain text content, always leave nodes. Attribute nodes, define element characteristics. Command node, represent commands visible in DOM but not rendered. Tree structure relationships. Parent nodes, nodes with child nodes directly nested within the another node, sibling nodes, nodes sharing the same parent. HTML DOM, comparisons between HTML DOM and generic DOM. HTML DOM is specifies versions of the DOM tailored for HTML document. It provides specific method and properties like get element by ID and inner HTML for interacting with HTML element and events. Generic DOM, a broader interface applicable to various document types, including HTML and XML. It offers a generic way to access and manipulate document content, but lack HTML specific features. Key differences. HTML DOM is a subset of a DOM specifically for HTML. DOM is generic. HTML DOM add HTML specific magnification method. Thank you.